Hi everyone, and thank you for being here. My name is Jashin and I'm early childhood educator at Sunflower Early Learning Center in Northside, Canberra, where we can care for children from birth to 5 years. Today, I'd like to talk about something that sits at the heart of everything we do here: keeping your child healthy, safe, and well. When you drop your little one off each morning, you are trusting us with the most important person in your life, and we don't take that lightly. In the next 10 minutes, I will show you how we honor that trust every single day. We will look at four things. First, why health and safety matter so much in early years, and those rules that guide us in Australia. Second, our everyday practices: supervision, hygiene, nutrition, and sleep. Third, how we assess and manage risk. And finally, the research and theory behind it all. I will keep it warm and jargon-free. The first 5 years are the most critical period of brain development, the foundation for children's physical, social, emotional, and cognitive growth across their whole life. So for us, health and safety isn't just about following rules. It is a professional and ethic responsibility. In Australia, our services are governed by the national law and the national regulations, which together form the National Quality Framework. Quality Area 2 set the expectations for children's health and safety. Alongside this, the Early Years Learning Framework reminds us that well-being is the foundation for children's ability to engage and learn. And under Quality Area 6, we know that strong partnerships with families lead to better health outcomes for children. So this video is part of that partnership. So supervision is the cornerstone of safety. Regulation 357 requires adequate supervision at all times. But what does that really mean? Or Sunflower, we practice active supervision. That means our educators aren't just present in the room. They move around the space, position themselves carefully, and anticipate what children will need before a problem arises. So we also maintain the required ratios: 1:4 for under 2s, 1:5 for 2 years old, and 1:11 for children over 3. And we do regular head counts, especially during transition, like moving from indoors to the playground, because that's when risks can rise. A consistent protocol means every child is always accounted for. Young children are most vulnerable to infection because their immune systems are still developing. So good hygiene protects both individual children and our whole community. We follow staying healthy, the national infection control guidelines for our sector. So in practice, that means thorough hand washing at key moment: on arrival, before and after eating, after toileting, after outdoor play, and after any contact with bodily liquids. We regularly sanitize high-touch surfaces like door handles, taps, and shared equipment, or follow safe nappy changing routines using disposable gloves and a clean mat each time. And we have a clean exclusion policy. Children with fever, vomiting, diarrhea, or conjunctivitis stay home until they are well. We always communicate this with compassion because we know juggling a sick children and work is hard. So good nutrition is essential to growth and learning. Our menu follows the Australia dietary guidelines and set up and grow resources, and everything is prepared en suite by a qualified cook. We cater for dietary needs, cultural preferences, and diagnosed allergies. Allergy information is displayed in the kitchen, and our educator complete annually emphasizes training. Meal times are also social and educational. Our educators sit and eat with children, modeling a positive relationship with food. Sleep matters just as much. Our practices follow Red Nose Australia's safe sleeping guidelines. Babies are always placed on their backs in a firm, flat cot, with no loose bedding or pillows. We check every sleeping infant, both visually and physically, every 10 minutes and record it. And we also ask about the children's home routine at enrollment time, so the center can mirror it as closely as possible. Let me show you how we manage risk. Using a fictional center, Banksia Grove Early Learning, a 60-play service in regional New South Wales with an outdoor natural play area. A risk assessment is a systematic way of identifying hazards, writing how likely and how serious harm could be, and putting controls in place. It is required under Regulation 101. Imagine an educator notices whether the decking on the climbing structure after a wet winter. Step 1. Identify the hazard. There is a splinter risk. Step 2. Assess the risk. Likelihood median. Consequence median. So the overall rating is median. Step 3. Implement controls. Restrict access, sand and seal the boards, and increase educator proximity until it's repaired. Step 4. Document and review. Record it in the risk register and reassess after repair. Importantly, our goal is to manage unreasonable risks, not to remove all challenging, because risky play like climbing and balancing actually supports children's development. So next page. So those practices rest on solid theory. Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory tells us a child's well-being is shaped by many layers. The immediate environment, the links between the environment and the broader society. When we keep good hygiene, communicate with families, and follow national policy, we are working across all those layers at once. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs is that when children's basic needs, warmth, food, safety, and rest, are reliably met, they are feel better placed to learn and connect. So health and safety aren't in tension with quality education. They are its foundation. During my own placement at a long daycare service here in ACT, I watched educators calmly secure a loose bolt on a gate near the car park. They update the maintenance log and notify families through the app. It showed me that a strong safety culture isn't just a set of procedures. It is a professional disposition shared by everyone. So, to bring it together, healthy and safety are the foundation for your children's well-being, learning, and development. Our practices are guided by the National Quality Framework and the current best practice research. Our everyday routines, supervision, hygiene, nutrition, and safe sleep are actually carried out and regularly reviewed. Our risk assessments balance children's right to challenge with genuine safety, and your partnership as families isn't just welcome, it is essential. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you'd like to chat about your children's experiences with us. My door is always open. Thank you so much for watching.